Howdy, everybody. It's been quite a long time, actually. 2019. Well, quite a long time since I was making videos regularly. And, I'd be selling it short if I said that it hasn't been a eventful few years since, I've been on here regularly. Because, I'm pretty sure I posted a video last year and maybe a couple sprinkled in the year before, but I miss doing this, and it's a new year, and so I want to talk about a couple things. One of them has been my inability to publish videos for obvious reasons, and I've honed in on a couple of the reasons why, other than physical things like, location, how much space I've got, or whatever job that's going on, which, since you guys seen me, I did spend a couple of years in a really good job, actually. Really good benefits, really good job. And I've moved around quite a bit. And because of these things, it's caused a little bit of issues in how I'm able to film and what I can and cannot film. For example, right now I'm recording on my phone, as you can probably tell through the quality. It's a nice phone, but it's not like my camera upstairs. Now, other than making excuses about my time, the jobs that I had, and why I couldn't film and this and that, I actually did film over the past couple of years. There was a project. For now, I'm just going to call it the Belter Project until I actually decide to publish it. I spent a good 70 hours on that and a binder full of notes. I made that project a little too big to handle because by the time I got around to recording it, it was like 2.5 hours. It was like 2 hours and 40 minutes. And since I had so many notes, I didn't have a teleprompter. I noticed that there was just cut after cut after cut after cut. And it just didn't feel right. It's not what I wanted that video to be. I had trouble after editing a good portion of it, just rewatching it as I was editing, and I was like, this ain't gonna be it, Chief. It's not gonna be it at all. And if it is gonna be it, it definitely does not need to be almost 3 hours. And so that was on a hiatus, and since I had that, I think a big issue is I kind of was down on myself not posting that. And so that kept me from making other videos. And then so eventually I said, fuck it, I'm going to talk about this topic. And I recorded another 5 or 6 videos. You've never seen them. You probably will never see them. Just because I don't think they really fit in with the flow of what I've got going on. But it's a new year, and I kind of want to take a new direction. I miss making videos, and I think one of the ways that I can do this while also kind of weighing in my time, my job, and things that I have going on is to cut down on some quality, when it comes to not using my camera. I'm not, the audio probably doesn't sound as good right now because I'm not recording with my AT 2020 or whatever the hell it's called. And rather than how I used to do videos back in the day, I'd spend a lot of time looking into things before I posted a video. I used to sit and kind of meditate on what I wanted to talk about for a while, and jot down a lot of notes and bullet points and kind of brainstorm where I was going with the video and what topics and what things I wanted to hit on. And I'm, for now, giving up on the types of videos that I was doing. You can only talk so much skepticism so much. At the end of the day, if you look through the history of this YouTube channel of mine, I've just kind of done whatever I wanted, and I guess that's what I'm still doing. But the collateral, I guess you could call it, of being able to post more, which is the thing that I want to do, I'm going to give up on a few things, because one thing that causes me to procrastinate, I've been reflecting on, is how long it takes me to get my equipment set up and to move furniture to make a video. Like here in my garage, I'm in a garage right now. I'm gonna give up on some things to be able to post more videos. I'm gonna be giving up on the audio quality. I'm not gonna be setting up my computer and all the other stuff in Ableton so that I can record it while I'm filming on the GoPro or whatever. You know, I'm not going to be moving around furniture and having a specific place where I'm, filming. I'm going to have some unorthodox settings. I might be in here. I might be walking down the road. I might be at a park. I might be in my vehicle. It's not the first time I've done a video in my vehicle if you've been around long enough. But those are some sacrifices I think I'm willing to make right now. Because every 5 months or so, I really miss doing this. I've been doing this since I was 10. I think I've only mentioned that once because I don't want you guys looking for my old stuff. You don't want to see it. It's bad. And now that I say that, I know exactly. Someone's going to be curious enough to try to figure it out. You might be able to, but that's regardless. But with the things I'm going to be giving up on, I'm going to be able to post more bursts of content, you could say. And with that, the direction that I just want to take and the pace that I want to take right now, I'm just going to talk about whatever's on my mind, essentially. It's not going to be too random. I'm not going to be teaching you how to cook a meatball marinara and then the next day going to be teaching you about how French occultism and Catholicism influenced yada yada, whatever. It's not going to be that odd, but I might talk about topics such as religion still. Might even talk about things that are political, social things, whatever. Just something that might be on my mind. Hell, something that was on my mind today that I could easily talk about is not real jobs. If you've ever heard that's not a real job, if you've ever heard the whole oh, well, that's not a real job, or have you ever had someone disrespect your job because, they think you should get a real job, you know what I mean. And it's funny, coming from someone who's doing YouTube. Whenever that's been hit on me, it's not because of YouTube. People don't really know that I do that sort of thing, or that I did do that sort of thing. But basically, I'm going to try something new with this. And I think that this is going to be where it sticks finally. Because over the past couple of years, even though I've posted a couple times, I failed a lot. There's a lot of things that I made. There's a lot of freaking dust in here. Jesus Christ. But there's a lot of stuff that I've made that's just gone unpublished. I spent a lot of time working on that Belter project. I'm still upset. Once I eventually get a teleprompter and I get my, stuff up and running again, I might end up finishing out that project. But I think as long as I pace myself right now, give up on a couple things, work within my means, I'm just going to make it as simple as possible. I'm going to give myself no reason to procrastinate. I've got my phone right here, and I've got a nice phone too. It's the Z Fold 4. I think I'll be good. And I've got enough that I want to talk about that I think it'll be just fine. I'll have fun doing it. I think you'll enjoy some of the things that I might be cooking up here pretty soon. And another thing is, I'm not posting this video until I at least have 3 more in the bank. And so if you're seeing this, just know that they are coming soon. Either way, here's the 2024. Let's see how much of a great year or fuckfest it is. It is election year here in the States, so again, like I said, not just religion. I might delve into a little bit of political shit. But other than that, can't wait to see what's to come this year. Bye.